Hi, today I'd like to talk about, in my opinion, my perception, how information is received. Now, we talked about the clairs, having clear sight, clear audience, clear sight, clear hearing, clear sensing. But how does it get there? How does it arrive? How does that information get to the person? So, in my view, I want you to picture a very busy interstate, especially around turnabouts and clover leaves and all that, at night with a looking down view. So you see all these lights just zooming back and forth and around the clover leaves and around the loops. Constant movement, constant movement. It's kind of like our neurons. You know, the information that when you stub your toe, it has to travel all the way up and into the brain. They're kind of like highways themselves. So when you get information that comes outside of yourself, from outside of yourself, not stub toe, but when you have a spirit or a guide talking to you, how does it get to you? I think of it as a superhighway. It's coming from out of town, so it's not within me, it's coming to me. And it comes in what's called light packets or envelopes. They're little bundles of light. And in that little bundle of light is all this information. So it's, for me, my job, when this bundle comes in, to open it or unwrap it, however you visualize that, take the information, translate it into English words, and then speak or write them. Another visualization is I'm kind of called to a room, let's say, and there's a being standing there, and the being will talk to me. Now, again, it's not like, "Hi, Jan, how you doing? I'm fine, how are you?" It is in energetic language. So again, I have to take that information, translate it into, for me, English, and write it or say it. So either one of those can be a visualization for this. So these little packets that contain information, they don't come with words. It's not like you're opening a book and you just start reading. It comes in emotions, ideas, mind pictures, feelings. So basically, telepathy, telepathic communication. But it's still up to the receiver, me, since we're talking about me, to translate it and put it into English words to be written or spoken. So it kind of, in a way, ties into, but not really, orbs. Over the years, orbs galore. People would send me a picture of orbs. Is this an orb or is this dust? Is this an orb or is this dust? Are these orbs or is it dust? There are orbs. Absolutely, there are orbs. The way I can tell the difference between a dust or a bug, a dust particle or a bug, or an orb, is the presence of consciousness in the orb. There's a light source in the orb. And it's often said that if you want to figure out if it's an orb or not, orbs illuminate from inside out. They're not illuminated by something outside. The light comes from inside out. And orbs are the quickest and easiest and more energy efficient way for spirits to travel. And so when they are in your presence or in your area, if you're receptive, their information is a little ball. It's a little packet. And so they can send you information and you have to unpack it and translate it. So it's not like you have this little orb going, "Hi, Jan, how you doing?" No, it doesn't work that way. And there's even some orbs that are able to show faces in them. Smiling faces. You can sometimes tell if it's a male or female. So you don't really need to send these photos off to anybody saying, "Is this an orb? Is this an orb?" Listen to yourself. Look at the picture. If it's lit from within, if it has a face, if it has a presence to it. Not just your hopes, but a presence. So we're kind of going all over the place today. So with the autistic community, the nonverbal, especially kids, they see my energetic form, even if they've never met me. They see my energetic form, which they tell me is about this color, blue ball. So they call me the Blue Lady. So those who are not communicative usually work on a higher frequency. They are such a blessing. And praises to the families that they are born into. They have a closer connection to the energy realms than we do. Closer connection to the source, whatever you call that, than many of us do. And they're here to teach us. So anyway, got off on a tangent there. So even if you're not able to energetically pick up on any of this, in the autistic realm, nonverbal autistic realm, they recognize each other and family members and anybody in their environment through color. I'm the Blue Lady. Mom might be the Yellow Lady. Dad might be the Chartreuse man. They just resonate with the colors that probably are, the majority of them are in these soul colors. Some people call them auras, but auras change, soul colors do not. So, for example, there was once a woman I was working with, teaching her how to communicate non-verbally, some call it telepath communication, with her non-communicative autistic child. And we were talking on the phone, and she said, "Oh my God, hold on." And she started laughing, and I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "Well, my son just ran up, and he knew exactly who I was talking to." She said, "He's just pointing to the phone and smiling, pointing to the phone and smiling." So he already recognized the energy signature, even though I wasn't physically there. I'm the Blue Lady. So chances are that when we leave our bodies at night, we do so in a little energy packet. We leave the physical body to regenerate, and off we go. So when you come across others, you will receive an energy packet, and then you will unpack it, open it, and then you might get a sense, a feeling, a knowing of this is a male. It's someone I know in the physical world, or it's someone I've known in the past lives. There's a familiarity, or it's somebody new, but they feel like a female. So this is how information comes. It comes in little balls of energy that need to be translated. It's not as complicated as I just made it sound. Let's say you're at home and you walk into the kitchen. You've been gone for a while. You walk into the kitchen and there's a feeling of unease in the house. You're like, my husband's angry. Well, you look around, you don't see him. He's not here. How do you know he's angry? Because he left a ball energy packet sitting in the kitchen where his anger came out. So it doesn't mean he was angry at her, but you can feel the remnants, the change in the room of the energy where the energy packet is sitting. If you are in awareness to where you can open that packet and figure out what's going on, that's the long way. Or you can just go ask the husband what's going on. We are constantly receiving these energy packets everywhere we go, stores, family reunions, family gatherings, work. We are constantly pulling this information in and unpacking these. So it's something we do all the time, just not on a conscious level. All right, I've rambled enough about energy packets. Any questions? Put them below. Thanks.